Previously on 1D10, the show!
In front of you, you see these giant black doors that have these 4 little indents in them that's about 50 feet off. And Bob looks at all of you and he goes, "That's probably where we're eventually going to have to go, but we need all of the amulets first." The crash test dummy teacher comes to life and says, "Hello, students! Take your seats." Now, here in Tutorielle, we have to ensure that our wagons can withstand the stresses of modern-day life. We thought it would be a good idea to show you some of our testing firsthand. Do you realize what I have been through to keep the 5 of you safe and away from this kingdom?
You're saying that we were set up by your sister, who actually stole our stuff, and that you're the victim, and that we should be going after your sister?
This giant spire, and, we saw our dad's face inexplicably carved into the side of it. And so when my dad went to touch it, he just kind of was sucked into it. I stole a map from Theo, and I saw your faces on it, and they were in the exact same style as the carving that we saw of my dad. Around the base of the spire, you see that it goes into the ground, and you have a pit that's about 20 feet deep. You also notice a little gnomish body laying unconscious and bloodied on the ground. It looks like that is Marion.
Wait, is that is that a treasure? Is that a treasure chest?
Wait,
I look at Avi. Avi,
I'm still
do
trying
you
to...
have the things that open
I have
this
my
box?
amulet, but this is one of the safeguards that we had so that we wouldn't abuse the soul trap. It requires 2 amulets in order to actually open it and put something in or take something out. But there's also a deeper problem, and he points at the spire. This thing needs to be destroyed.
I remember the last time that I destroyed an evil tower. It's 1D10, the show!
Can I have you... Does anyone want to do a perception check to see if you can see what he's pointing at?
Oh, I got a natural 20 last time. Let me go again.
I'm out of the...
I got a 9!
I don't know what's going on in that conversation.
Guys, I got a 9!
18!
You don't know what's going on in that conversation either, Kate. You're up with me.
No, I went down to heal the girl.
Yeah, you stay out of this, Kate.
Everyone was talking over it.
But she's out of the pit now. We're up out of the pit.
When did that happen?
The Earth Elemental carried her up.
Yeah. Did this happen? I don't remember this happening.
Alright, so Jonathan...
Alright, I guess I'm out of the pit then.
John, up right near the very top of the spire, there's kind of what looks like a giant black emerald. Looks kind of like an eye, and it looks like it has this energy going around it. And Avi goes, "I think we have to get that, and we have to destroy."
Anyone have a bow? I got a crossbow.
So, I have a bow.
Anybody got a ladder?
I'm not down there. Brady?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
So, I'm up out of the pit. I want to do a perception check because obviously there's another party involved in this whole situation, and they got to be watching us, or something's got to be somewhere else in this cavernous room watching us or doing something. I want to even if I have to walk around and stuff, I want to thoroughly search for other living things. Okay. perception.
Thank goodness. I was worried it was going to be like a 1 after that whole explanation. It's like how important it is to find, whoever's
Okay,
lurking
so
about.
with a 20, you don't see much other than you do see going towards the main doors. You see 2 pairs of footprints. One looks kind of tiny, and the other looks very large.
I want to thoroughly examine these footprints and see if I can determine the race of
tracking
the larger footprints.
That would be probably
Isn't that
either
like a nature
probably
check?
nature. There is a nature skill. By the way, there's also an animal handling skill for a certain earth elemental.
So, you got,
Well played.
yeah, with an 8,
I rolled an 8.
You can't really tell, other than one's little, one's big.
Boy,
Okay,
it sure would be
so
helpful to have a second
wouldn't-
person up there to examine. Too bad you haven't asked anybody.
That's okay, I don't need your help.
All right.
Hey,
Your loss.
Avi,
Yes.
I have a question. There are only ever 3 amulets? You, your brother, your sister?
I'm not
Well,
there.
Bob has
Is
one
Bob?
too. Yeah, there's actually 4.
Carl, did you steal amulets from Bob?
Yeah, I'm not there, but side note, yeah, I said I would steal anything valuable
find
off
it.
of Bob. Did I not steal his amulet? Did he not have it on him?
The amulet that was not around
He
his-
was
it
tied
wasn't
to a
around his
chair.
neck, like,
Well, also basically
what-
around his
what's
neck,
names
you
would
had
have
a
been?
giant seatbelt. So
Okay. So, maybe we go get Bob. He's closest, probably? Who would have done this? Bob is in chair. Your sister,
my brother is
Maybe
dead.
brother's dead. Is there anyone else who knows about? Who else knows
Well, other
about
than
this?
obviously my dad knew about it, but he's long gone.
Are you sure? Are you sure about him being
I'm
dead?
sure.
Are you really
He
sure? Was there Bobby?
disintegrated.
Yeah, but
Akula, master of sensitivity.
Did he disintegrate, or did he just?
He
become
disintegrated.
something different.
I don't know. He was.
I'm not there. I'm not there.
he's definitely gone. Just to
yeah,
check
well,
the box.
Comments from the
assuming
peanut
that
gallery.
That it was him dying that caused this pool to fill up.
Now look, not to be insensitive,
Again,
not to be
Akula, ladies and
insensitive
gentlemen.
to your recent loss. I'm going to
He's
throw.
Russian,
I'm going
they
to
just-
throw
they
my
say it all
axe at
straight.
maybe your dad's eye up there. Is green? I'm going to throw my axe at it. We destroy.
All right.
We destroy
you're
now.
welcome to try.
Then let's be rid of it
Your
right
tone
now.
tells me you don't think I will be successful, but
You need an athletics
he's a good axe.
roll of at least 20 to get it. 19, almost,
19.
but not quite. However,
Okay.
it did
Okay,
stick
we try
into the spire, just about like 3
Oh, crap.
feet below it.
Now it has the soul of the axe.
No, all of you guys are still in the pit.
Yep.
The only
Let's
ones
say
up
that
are me,
I'm
Kate,
on
and
this
Marion.
earth elemental, and he
Okay.
followed the other one.
I'm good with that.
Let's say. So that means everyone's
Yeah.
out of the
No,
pit.
just to make this.
Let's say the Earth Elemental is holding you
This
up
is why
lot
we need a
in
map.
there.
Give us
So
a map,
the-
and we'll
the
put our
Earth
tokens where
Elemental-
we're at.
Looks up at Akula and goes.
Hey, look, I do my best. I have 2 axes. I try again. Maybe we get lucky. Okay? You give me a boost. Huh? You give me
So-
boost. I'm trying to sweet talk this guy.
Do I
Huh?
see?
You give
do
me
I
boost?
Do I see?
Okay.
him doing this?
I'm
over at the door.
You see what's going on, but the Earth Elemental looks back up at you and your ask of giving you a boost, and he picks you up since you are so tiny, with one arm, and then backs up a little bit and chucks you up towards the spire. Can you please do an acrobatics check?
And throw your axe while you're in the air. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna have the
Oh,
guy
Lord.
throw me, and then I was
jeez.
gonna shoot my bow.
Okay, yes, that would be a critical failure.
That's a
and
botch.
so with that, the Earth Elemental completely misses this
This is
fight.
gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
And you actually...
You just hear Akula going, "Charge!"
and you actually go way past the spire, and you go straight into a cliff wall and it does.
You die instantly.
You do.
This is how our
you
damage
get
rewards
7 points of damage.
7 points of I said boost! I said boost! You know what boost means?
You
Boost
hear from the other
means
side of the room
stand
the
on your
Earth
head.
Elemental go, "Ugh." And then Avi goes, he says sorry!
Me sorry.
No, sorry doesn't help me grow back my teeth.
And now we have a Goron.
So I'm gonna walk back over.
It is a Goron.
So I walk over to the golems, and whoever's there, I'm like, what is going on?
You see?
Why did he just throw a
I was
Kula?
trying
Kula,
to-
you're all the way on the other side of the...
I thought I could hit. Okay, well I'm coming back. I'm pumping my 2 foot.
Getting
2 foot
to
leg.
it.
So what are we
Destroy
trying to
the
do?
thing.
What's going on?
The big
Destroy
green
what thing?
emerald at the top of the soul spire. He says that needs to be destroyed. And Akula, not being the brightest bulb, chucked an axe
okay,
at it, and then got chucked at it, and that's where we are.
So I mean, if it's an emerald, and trust me, I know my emeralds. You know, it's gonna, and something
he?
that big, it's gonna, take a lot of serious damage to even crack.
Maybe something magic would help, Magda. I can't tell them this. I'm just speaking gibberish or whatever.
What kind of magic could help? Let me see.
But that did look kind of.
I
fun.
could put it to
Kula.
sleep, my dear.
Well, it is an eye. Maybe it'll work. Does it have a big eyelid up there, too?
Be like, okay, guys, I got this. I don't think this is gonna do anything, but might as well.
11. So
I could make
you
it
now
smell like
have
mint.
About
Nope.
5 feet underneath Dawn's axe sticking into the spire, you have an arrow. Okay, and
Okay,
you are
shoot
aiming
it
for
again.
the emerald, correct?
There we go. That's
Okay,
what I
that
22. Correct.
He was
That
aiming for the
just
other
sounds
arrow. He
like-
wanted to split it in half.
Ding. See, told you guys. Wait, what if I tie
I'm yelling as I'm running.
My-
Avi!
stun baton to my arrow and
Wait!
stun baton?
Wait, Avi, before
emerald.
Carl does something stupid!
Seems like a really great way to
Car-
lose your stun baton.
Carl, don't be stupid!
Wait. What if?
Carl!
What if
I'm
we-
running really as fast as I can.
What, Akula? I can't.
Don't
I
be
can't
stupid!
hear you. You want me
no,
to
don't,
throw
it's
this?
Bad idea!
Good idea.
Avi! Avi, you stupid man! Tell us how to kill
Well,
this
obviously...
thing. Man, Akula's little legs are just pumping.
I like how you're turning into a robot voice is making this even
did.
more
Oh,
drawn
did
out.
it
That's
turn
great.
into a robot voice again? Oh.
It did, because you're like,
slightly.
it was wonderful.
I hit a bumpy patch
So-
of ground.
Or we could have one of these golems throw.
Yeah, you're tripping
the-
over all the stalagmites.
We could have one of the golems throw
I
Bob's
think,
axe
I
at
think,
it.
I
That's
think
pretty
we've exhausted
hefty.
the throwing stuff at the. I don't think we should do that anymore.
Well,
I don't think it's going to get the job done. I think
No,
a big
throw
magic-
more
I think
things.
that what
Needs
we
a big
really need
magical
to do
solution.
is we need to get it out of the spire, and then we have to destroy it somewhere else. We're obviously not going to be able to destroy it here, but maybe if, I don't know, we had a giant pot of boiling metal in another room, maybe that could do something.
Oh yes, it's much better than
Oh,
volcano.
if only.
I look at Abby.
Throw
I look
that
at
gnome
Abby,
at it.
and I'm just like, you disgust me.
Why don't we just throw Bob at the spire? Get rid of 2 birds with 1 stone.
Well,
I say
Bob's
in-
probably
I
that
say
other room
in
now, right,
Elven.
guys?
She says to throw Bob at the spire. Kill 2
Okay,
birds with
it's
1
not a
stone.
bad idea. Look, I don't want to get thrown again.
All right. Well, how would we
Well, you wanna
transport all that smelting metal?
No, I think we get the emerald. We get the emerald out and then put it in the smelting metal. Avi, how can we?
Okay. Well, how do we get the
Yeah,
emerald out?
Avi, look, you're. This is all your fault. You tell
Well,
us how to
obviously
get the
we
emerald
have to
out.
get up there first.
Okay. Have the golem throw me up there, and then I'll
Oh, wait.
try it out.
Let me go put the pillow inside the cliff.
I
Okay.
think we've established the golems are really good at throwing.
Nothing is wrong with this plan.
Very accurate.
I go up to the golem. I'm like,
And he picks you up.
okay, throw me to
and
the emerald.
I have you do acrobatics check. Okay. With that, he throws you.
21.
And you're getting closer and closer to the spire, and you're able to
And then-
grab onto the.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
Akula's hand axe that's hanging off, and you're
Akula's
hanging onto that
axe.
with your life.
An arrow, and then I kind of do the, mountain climber thing. Arrow, pull out the axe, arrow, axe, and go all the way up to the emerald.
Can I have you do an athletics check?
Like pitons.
9.
Like Robin Hood.
9. Okay, and with that, you fall down
Nice.
about 20 feet, but you're able to get the axe back in, and you're hanging back down. So now you're about 25 feet down from it. So you're about halfway up the spire.
All right, let's keep going. I attempt to do the same thing.
Okay, do another athletics.
17.
Okay, with that, you get up to the emerald.
Sweet. All right, I start to. I want basically examine it to see how I can pry this thing out.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do an investigation check.
9.
9. So you see that there's maybe some wiggle room on the right side, and that's about all that you notice.
Okay. All right. Well, so I stick my sword. So I still hold on to the hand axe with one hand, and I pull out my sword and I stick it into where I think I can get it, and I start trying to pry the emerald out.
Okay, do a strength check.
20.
All right, you pop it out and it goes flying. Somebody might want to try to catch this thing.
I'm gonna try to catch it.
So it's
What check do you want me to do?
Who's it flying near?
yeah, it's flying right.
Let's
basically
not
down
let the
into
2-foot guy
big
catch
group
it.
of you.
How
Dexterity check.
How
Okay,
big is
I'm
it?
gonna.
What is this, dexterity?
athletics.
Let's see. Hey, let's all roll our dexterity and see who gets it.
Ooh, it's like a bridal toss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all go for it like it's.
Not the save,
No,
just
not
the
the save, just
dexterity.
dexterity.
Oh,
Oh crap!
So have you been
9.
doing perception checks wrong this whole
No,
time?
perception's
probably.
fine.
Okay, so we
Oh,
have
nine.
rolls
Come
on. Always the bridesmaid.
10. Critical failure.
Critical fail.
7. And so
No, not 21.
with
That
that,
one's not one.
it kind of falls down into the group and it slips in between everybody's hands, and it's yeah, and jumping up out of
Nobody's
nowhere,
the
you
next
have
bride.
Avi grabs it.
oh dear.
Dang it. That's what I get for rolling a 10. And that was the highest one.
And so Avi's like, "Okay, let's."
That's
hurry.
what I get for
Go,
having
go."
faith in you, boy.
And as you're going back,
We go.
As you're going back through the hallway,
I
Go, go, go.
I guess
Hey,
I'm
Carl,
just stay
Carl,
up
Hold on,
here,
hold on,
guys.
hold on.
For me.
Hold.
Okay,
Yeah,
I shove
throw
my
me
sword
my
into
axe
the
first.
pillar, and then I pull out the axe and I drop it down to Akula. I'm gonna stay up here.
Spasiba.
This thing's about to blow, she says in Elven.
She says she'd like to stay here and contemplate the stalactites and the difference between the stalagmites.
You idiot, we gotta get out of here. This place is about to blow.
I know, she never thinks practically. Let's get out of here, Magnus says.
I'm gonna
Okay,
roll my eyes and flip Magna off.
Brady,
And then I'm going to
I'm gonna look at
help
the
what's her face
golem.
out.
I say,
Like,
"You, you're gonna catch me!"
Ugh.
And I jump.
Okay, let me see if I can have the Earth Elemental do.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing
It
wrong
makes
with
for
that
an
plan at all.
interesting-
Do a
Time.
dexterity check.
What can I do? Can I do a acrobatics in,
for
like,
an earth elemental,
proper
good luck.
air diving technique to?
Okay, I'll say that if if the two rolls together between
As
your
an assist.
acrobatics and the dexterity, if it's greater than say 18, then you make it.
Okay.
And hang on, before we do anything else, he's an earth elemental. He can change his shape a little bit, right? So he could become like one of those things that firefighters
Well,
put
he's
out.
not a
to,
trampoline.
You know, jump out
He's
of
not an
burning buildings.
earthbender.
Or he could
A
he
trampoline?
He could become a. He could become a. He could
trampo-
become a shallow
A
grave.
trampoline isn't made of
You know,
dirt.
he could do something.
No, he cannot.
A trampoline
Becomes a
isn't made...
shallow grave.
You know.
He can just become a pile of soft soil.
Yeah, that's what he should turn into, a grave. You fall into him, and then he just covers you
Okay.
right up.
And a little headstone pops up.
Yeah,
All right, let's do your acrobatics
Bugs
check.
Bunny cartoon.
Why yours, Ebenezer?
10.
Okay, and he rolled a 14, so he catches you.
Yeah!
And then you guys start running back down the corridor to the smelter, and all of a sudden you hear this
Well, I know-
voice coming from, of all places, Kate's bag. Kate, are you there?
Si, senor. Wait, why do
No.
I don't
Wait,
think
why do I
she
have my
says.
bag? Hold on, I gotta look at my inventory now. No, I don't. All I've got in my bag right now, other than supplies, is the remote and
A jar
pack
of mustard
ramen.
and some Mad Magazine.
Well, you have there's this
Sorry, go
glowing
ahead.
rock in there.
Did I put?
Yeah,
do I
you
know this
you-
was in here, or is this something
you know
I've
that
just
you know that
discovered?
it's in there, and you hear the voice and you recognize that it's Sir George.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
gotcha.
how you were able to
Gotcha.
get in touch with him. And Sir George
Right.
goes,
I just didn't.
"Did you
write that
really
down.
have to waste my time by making me come all the way back out here?"
I'm sorry. There was somebody who died. I thought you could help raise the dead. She
Why are you
says in
speaking
Elven.
Elvish? I mean, it's a good thing that I do as well, but that's kind of odd.
Look, it's kind of a long story. We're a little cursed right now, and we're trying to fix it. But unfortunately, you're calling it a weird
Well,
time.
New stone. Who dis?
Okay, Don, for that you get an inspiration point
Yay!
Nice.
because that was amazing. Okay. Anyway, well, you had me come all the way out here. I look at this body, and it's a freaking robot.
Well, it's nice to know that now.
And then the gnome lady just runs off out of nowhere, and
I was carrying. Wait, the one that I was
yeah,
healing.
Marion.
Yeah, I'm carrying her.
Well, where are you?
We're in the Gnomish lands. In one of them, I forget which one it was. I wasn't paying attention. But
Momia.
what? No, it was either Toriel or Tutiel or whatever these places are
Tutorial.
called. I don't have a high intelligence score.
Oh, well, okay, but all that I can say is whatever this thing is that you called me back for, it was a kind of a waste of my time because
Listen, this is very important. Go see if you can find your way to the Gnomish lands and be waiting outside there with as much as you can, because there's some serious stuff that's about to be going down in about 5
all right,
minutes.
I'll be ready.
And we might have vengeful souls coming out, so get some clerics ready to deal with that.
And so as you get back into the smelter room, you see over near the door the robot crash dummy instructor, and on his shoulders you have Theo.
Not dead.
Dun, dun, dun. And so
Not Theo.
Leo!
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a thing. So am I still carrying this girl? Because if she tries to jump off, I wouldn't let her. I would like try to grab her.
Marion's still passed out.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, listen.
I think I know that guy, but I can't remember his name. Now, I want one of you to introduce yourselves, so I hear him introduce himself, and then I hear his name, and he doesn't know that I forgot his name. I want to avoid awkward situation, okay?
I met him in gym class.
I would do it, but I don't think he'd understand me either.
You're not helping. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it, Magnus
You old
says.
lady.
And says
Oh dear.
to him, this guy totally forgot your name.
Hey. Why'd you throw me under bus? That's very nice of you to just chuck me right under the bus.
You would have rolled under it anyway, because you're bad at that.
That's so...
Legs.
Oh.
I believe you mean throw him under the horseless carriage.
Okay, listen up, rules Nazi. Look, I understand when it comes down to getting the rolls right and that sort of thing, and I can respect that. But dang it, we're gonna sacrifice, and we're gonna just ease up against that fourth wall for a joke to work. Okay, dang it.
Look, if I'm anything, I'm a rules Kaiser.
A rules dictator?
Hey, Theo, you're not dead. What is up, my man?
And Theo, in response, looks at you, pulls out a little remote, and Carl, can I have you please roll a Constitution save?
Constitution save. Yes. 1 second. Constitution save.
And he pushes the red button,
Ouch.
and you are shocked and paralyzed.
I have
And
the coin on me.
you hear him say, "That's what you get for stealing my Stumbicon, you dickwad!"
Hi everyone, Brady here. Sorry for the delay in getting this episode out, but, Christmas happens, and we want to take a little bit of time with our families. But we hope that you all enjoyed your holidays, and are looking forward to finishing up this arc, which should be in the next episode. So we have a very thrilling conclusion for you all, and we hope that you enjoy it. But for now, let's get right back to the episode.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I believe the correct term is Kaiserwad.
And can I have everybody
Hey!
roll initiative?
Here we go.
Eat up some gnomes.
Yes.
Did you say everybody?
Yep.
We're getting to it.
Gosh.
We never got a chance for a short rest, so this is not going to end well.
I got a 1, a 2 with the +1 initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't I get a wand of cool stuff having?
What?
Or a staff? Didn't I get that staff
Sure,
off
yeah,
of that
yeah,
weird
cool
merchant?
stuff.
I believe it was
Having.
the staff of the gnome instant killer. That's what I remember from that episode.
I got 24 packs of ramen. I can throw those at him.
I forgot.
I forgot what my staff does though. Doesn't it give me extra spells? Oh yes, Wizard Day Camp staff is what I got. Merlin
Not a
was
description,
here.
though.
Additional spell slot of whatever your current level is per day and deals an additional point of damage to any offensive spell. Good thing I've got a lot of those.
You've got a lot of offensive spells. They offend me.
You've got an offensive smell.
Not unless you use prestidigitation on me.
Oh, then you smell like mint.
Okay.
Happy birthday to
My name is Gato.
All right, the turn order is Trilby, Carl, except for you are paralyzed for 1 turn, Kate, Theo, then the Earth Elementals, Magna, the weather manipulating robot, then Akula. Did we get everybody?
Am I still on top of one of the Earth
Yeah.
Elementals?
Yes.
I love how your face is behind him, like you're riding on
Oh,
his
you
shoulder.
don't think that's what the episode art's going to be? Oh, man.
A pantsless Akula. With 1 bum leg.
With one bum leg.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
just tiny Tim and
Okay.
on top
All
of this,
right.
Earth Element.
And so, Trilby, it is your turn first.
All right, guys, I've got a great song. This
We
is
are
going to work out
doomed.
really well. I pull out my harmonica. What the? This is weird. I can't seem to play this thing anymore. I turn the harmonica over and I look at the back of it, and it says harmonica C major. It only plays in major keys. Guys, I don't remember how to play this thing. Anybody else bring an instrument or
Hey, Trilby,
something?
I have not heard this song. Is it new?
Avi reaches into his
so
pouch
rare.
and he pulls out a juice harp.
Not
He goes,
great.
I got this!
Wait, a Jew's harp?
Yeah, it's one that's like boing, 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 boing.
Juice harp, not Jews harp.
I'm pretty sure it's
I thought
Jew's
I
harp.
thought it was
Says
Jaws,
Google.
It is Jew's harp.
A jaw harp. They changed it, didn't they?
It's either jaw harp or juice
I've heard
harp. You
jaw
stick it in your
harp.
mouth and you twang it, and you, depending on how big your mouth is, it makes a
Just
different.
as long as you feel. Just as
Makes
long as
a
you feel
juicy,
little bit
delicious
racist.
sound.
It's a
Uh,
jaw
well,
harp,
yeah.
okay? We'll say jaw harp.
Sounds like bigotry.
I don't know if it's racist, it's ethnically insensitive.
Well, as the rules Kaiser, I approve of the ethnic slur.
Yes, let's get
Hey,
the
speaking
Kaiser
of things
to
that are going to
approve.
get cut
Oh,
out
jeez.
later.
You would.
Okay. Alright. Let's reevaluate here. Is anybody hurt? Anybody
Yeah,
need
I'm down-
anything?
I'm
Anybody-
down to-
No, we're
I
good.
forget what my max HP is. I think it's 24, and I'm down to 14.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bane.
Oh, here it
on
comes.
Peter.
Is there a range on
Here it
It's
comes.
gonna be. Oh right, shoot, yeah. There's no way I can reach that. So,
That is.
I was cast in the darkness.
Just so you know,
Well,
we
I-
are 100 feet away from him.
When tutorial is
Jeez.
S's.
yeah,
with my
range
permission
is
to
30 feet. So, I guess I'm just gonna move on my turn. I'm not sure I can really do a whole lot else. Alright, so I'm just gonna move over here.
Yeah,
hide
and
behind
remember
something
that's a
as is
10-foot
my
tall
way.
wall, so
And
you're pretty safe behind there.
see if I can provide a distraction.
So, what are you casting?
Okay, so I'm going to cast Minor Illusion.
Without singing a song?
Minor Illusion does not have a vocal
Okay.
component, if you see.
I will allow it.
He's just doing that.
I
He's just
just-
humming to himself like he's Kronk in Emperor's New Groove.
What does the jaw harp sound like again? Is it like a boing, 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 boing?
Just
I just wanted to hear that in stereo. Okay, so with my jaw harp of magic here, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and rather than make the sound that you hear, I will allow Theo to hear the sound of Bob coming from the other side of this wall. Hopefully, just hearing like this boom, chum, chum, like big scary monster, making him think that we've got something else going on in this.
and
general
he's saying,
location.
"I'm Bob, by the way."
Hey, I'm Bob.
Fee fi fo Bob.
And he's saying, "I hope it doesn't suck."
Thanks, Dave Omer.
Alright.
Okay,
And,
so
that's my
there's
turn.
just the sound of Bob coming from over there, and
That's
the
a good album.
sound of Bob.
It's just grumbling. It's just grumbling noises, but the B-sides are decent.
And so as
You really got to see it live.
you
Right.
hear Bob's voice,
all
Theo
about the
actually suddenly
experience.
looks a little worried and scared. And now it is Carl's turn, and guess what? No, because you're paralyzed. Yeah, just for
Okay,
this round.
Just for this round, though.
You
Okay.
can still take the
Forever.
time to like blink as a free action, right?
Okay, whatever.
All right. Well,
See, like, blinking out.
Okay.
code for us.
I'm
Kate!
tapped.
Who has the emerald, by the way?
Avi.
Avi does.
Oh, that's right. He's a gnome, right?
Yep.
He doesn't speak Elven, does he?
Nope.
Dang it. I was going to offer to give him a lift over to the thing so he could drop it in, but, I don't trust Magna to make that translation correctly.
Oh, don't worry, dearie. I'll take care of it.
All right. I will try. I'll look at Avi and I'll like point to him and then like point to my back and then like point to the thing and like mime running and see if he catches it.
He does not. He's very confused at what you're trying to say, and he's kind of reeling right now because his brother that he thought was dead is alive.
Okay. Well, I don't have the sleight of hand to steal it. I will say, hey Magna, make sure that they know to put the emerald in the thing and not just fight this guy. I can't say it.
Kate says, don't worry about the emerald, just keep fighting this guy.
And
I can do that!
And hopefully, since they realized that she's been wrong about everything, that she's wrong about this too, and that's what I actually mean. I'm thinking this.
She says,
I
Magna's right about everything and you should always listen to her.
I said I was thinking that.
That's what she's thinking right now.
I don't understand Kate's strategy, but you know what? I trust her. I trust her. Thank you, Magna.
I should have expected
Oh, you're
this
welcome,
grade of
dear.
comedy.
Anytime.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, I will. Here's what I'll do. In that case, I'm going to run along this pipe to about there, because that's as far as I can go. And I will then, once again, gesture to Avi and be like, like my hand, like, pulling it, like, come here, come here. And, I guess that's more or less, and I'm waiting for him to come so I can help him over the wall. But I will wait for that.
Magna nudges this guy and says, she's trying to seduce you, my dear. That's her come hither gesture.
Thanks, but
Yeah.
no thanks!
Kate,
Then
it's
I'm
not
going
time
to
for date.
keep gesturing with one hand, and then flip Magna off with the other hand.
You see, she's unpredictable, my dear. 1 minute it's come here, the other it's go away.
My turn is over, by the way, because I'm still waiting for him to come to his senses.
Alright. And it is now Theo's turn. He is going to run over to the right of the smelter and a little bit in front of it. And he is actually going to throw a grenade.
Yeah, I figured.
What?
I figured going out front would be a bad idea, but...
And he's going to throw it basically right in between Kate and Trilby. And can I have both of you do dexterity saves?
Yes.
Yes, he can throw that far.
No, really good arm.
Interesting that he's aiming for where he thinks Bob is.
Yes, and he is running away from where he thinks Bob is.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, so 4 and 20. Alright, so with that, Trilby, you dodge out of the way, go ahead and actually move 5 feet to your character's right, so away from Kate. But Kate, you don't quite make it, and with that, you get 9 points of damage.
Well, that happened.
Hey, Kate, watch out!
And
Then I
with
also
that-
flip off Akula.
Hey, don't be mad at me. I'm trying to help. I just can't see over this big guy's shoulders.
And so with that, it is now the turn of the Earth Elementals. So as the Earth Elemental moves,
Whee!
so does Akula, because Akula is on his shoulder, and the Earth Elemental...
Although he's moving without you directing him, I think this would be fun.
No! If I didn't want to go that way, I'm like, ah!
And so he comes over here by Kate, basically, to kind of protect her. And there you go, Akula.
Hey,
move with
don't
her.
walk towards grenade.
And then...
It already blew up.
And then he throws a dirt clod at Theo. And let's see... And he misses.
Hey,
And then the other one just goes right in front of Avi, making sure to protect him. And doesn't do anything because he's not in range. And Magna, it is your turn.
Wait, where's the bad guy? This red dot?
No, the giant red dot, that's the smelter.
Have you been paying any attention to this? Matt.
So Magna turns to Kate and is like, oh, I don't know, dear. What should we do in this situation?
Get the emerald in the smelter is what you should help do.
Where's the emerald again?
Like, that guy has it.
Which guy? There's a lot of people.
I'm pointing at him and gesturing at him.
And I just realized that I never rolled initiative for Avi.
You should probably roll.
So
initiative,
we'll
Robbie.
say that he's after Akula.
Which one's Avi? Is this Avi?
that's Theo.
No, that's Theo. That's the guy that you want
That
to kill.
guy. The guy you're right next to.
So she turns to Avi And she does charm person.
Oh my god!
This'll end well.
Okay,
You're gonna get us all killed.
so you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you and your companions are fighting it, which you are not. So if it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends, or until you and your companions do anything harmful to it. Charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
So are you making friends with him, but he's already friends with us?
Pretty much.
I think
Alright.
she's trying to attempt him to like do exactly what she wants, rather than just like.
So what was the save?
What do I
for
roll on
Radiator?
that one again?
It's a wisdom saving throw, so it's I'm gonna look
Well,
it up.
he got a nat 20, so
So never mind. I'll still look it up just
I got-
for my own.
It's usually 10 plus the caster level.
Okay.
Plus their wisdom modifier.
so with that, he turns to you and he goes, "I know what you're trying to do. I'm flattered, but once again, you are not my type."
If only I could see that emerald.
Kula
you
says
have
to nobody
there.
in particular, "I think Avi is an elf racist."
He's certainly not listening to me.
She says
Hey,
no.
nobody understands you, lady.
I know she's nuts,
Yeah.
right?
All right, and so with that, are you going to move at all? Just
Well,
sticking
she
right there?
asked him, could I borrow that emerald for a moment?
Well, I'm the one who caught it, and so I think I should be the one who destroys it.
Well, why don't you get to it then?
I will once I can move, because right now, for some reason, I can't. It's almost like I'm waiting my turn.
Like I said, pressed right up against that fourth wall.
You know, if you pause and then turn on active battle mode in the options,
Hey, your bar hasn't filled up yet.
Okay, and with that, it is now the weather manipulating robot's turn.
Wait, since when?
The what and the what now?
It is that robot driving instructor.
Oh,
who
that
has to
guy.
go back in time for some reason.
His best friend's a talking pie.
Oh, it's the crash test dummy who was the professor who kept on changing the reality in the testing room in the R&D.
Right. That guy sucks.
you sound like my mom trying to describe an actor. Like, is the guy, he was the crash test dummy instructor
got
in
that-
the thing.
Gary Cooper.
And so with that, the robot goes, "Hello, class. You left early. Truancy is not tolerated in the Kingdom of Tutorielle." And then he raises his hand up, and all the light goes out, and then when it comes back on, it is raining. And
my mace was still glowing, by the way, just so you know.
so yeah, you could see around you, so it wasn't totally dark, but to everyone else, it's kind of like lights went down and they came back up, and it was raining. And wouldn't you know it, when you have earth elementals in the rain, they start to turn into mud and kind of just melt into the ground.
Ooh, mud
So-
elementals. Is that a thing? I hope that's a thing.
Nope, they are now
Melementals.
gone. They are dead, and actually, John, can I have you do a dexterity save, because all of a sudden the thing that you are on top of is
Well,
melting
doesn't
away
he just like
and becoming
slowly
slippery.
melt?
Nope, pretty fast. Okay. All right, with this you did take disadvantage, but that's okay because either way it's a 12. So, all right. So with that,
Good thing I'm wearing my
you
galoshes.
do.
Yeah?
You know what? I will go ahead and say that your galoshes
Yay.
saved you, because that would actually make sense in canon. So yes, good thing that you're wearing your galoshes, because you didn't slip and fall, because you have that extra traction with those lovely yellow boots.
Oh, that's sweet.
But yeah, now the earth elementals are gone.
Goodbye, Earth Elementals.
And now it is Akula's turn. And by the way, since it is now raining in this room, you are hearing kind of fizz sounds as it hits the molten metals in the smelter.
I'm going to throw my axes at Theo.
Okay.
16?
16 is a hit, and that does 7 slashing
Sure.
damage.
Slash.
Okay. Ouch! That hurt, you jerk!
You stole my stuff.
And-
You stole my stuff, you thief.
And are you going to move at all?
You know, having done that, I think, yes, I will move. How far can I move? I can't see. I'll just move over by Trilby, kind of out of the line of fire over here.
You can only move, what, 15 feet with your bum leg?
Okay. Then I move on this side of Trilby.
Alright, and now it is Avi's turn. And Avi is actually going to book it.
I'm still gesturing at him, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, he's actually
What kind
going
of
to
gestures?
he's going to run, and he's going to run to just the other side of Trilby. So he's behind the wall, safe from Theo. And
I was going to
basically-
alley-oop and boost him over the wall, but unfortunately,
you can't explain that to him. And your translator is
Magda.
Magda.
The end.
Okay, Trilby.
So, what's Theo's visibility in the rain?
He's not affected. You know,
He's got rain glasses.
He's got rain problems.
He's got those windshield wiper glasses.
yeah, he sees just fine in the rain.
All right, I'm gonna recast my minor illusion here. Yeah, you know, I'm a little bit of a one-trick pony, but I feel like this could do some good. So I'm gonna actually cast my minor illusion again, but this time right on top of us.
Okay.
To give Theo the illusion that Bob is just coming right around this other corner. I'll try to keep him on his toes. Now we'll do that with this composition.
Hey, Beardo! I'm coming for you!
That was cacophonous.
That's all I got.
Alright.
And I'm also gonna get out of the line of fire here. So I'm just gonna back over into this corner.
Okay. And Carl, it is your turn. And before you start
Yay, my
moving,
turn.
I needed to do another Constitution save.
Oh, wow. This thing is going nuts.
Yeah, well, this stun baton is just basically constantly going off. Like, it's constantly shocking everything around it. Okay. With that, you are still paralyzed.
Okay.
And so with that, now it is Kate's turn.
Alright. I'm going to, as soon as I click on the right button, move out of the line of fire as well. But I'm going to gesture to Avi and be like, over the wall, I'm doing it in this, you can't see it because nobody can see my camera. I'm doing hand gestures like, you want to jump over the wall? Like moving my hand up and pointing at him and the emerald, and I'm like, put my hands down like he was going to step on my hands, you know, you lock your fingers together and put it down below and be like, an urgent look.
Ah, okay, I get what you're saying. And yeah, I think that once this is all going, once this is all said and done, maybe, I don't know, dinner or something. I don't know, we can play it by ear.
I then start climbing the wall and to get ready to grab it from him, like to reach down and get it from him.
Okay, so the wall is very slick. Because, it's raining. Can you do an
I
athletics
know.
check and you're going to take disadvantage?
I'm sure that is all true, but I'm going to roll the best roll ever. Here it comes. Best roll you've ever seen. It's a 5.
I feel like you oversold that. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of rolls, but I've seen some better than 5.
So, with that is not good. You start climbing up and you immediately slip and you fall on your back, you are prone.
Ow.
And now it is Theo's turn. And Theo really wants his stun baton back, so he's actually going to book it to go towards Carl.
Which point he can look back and see Bob is not there.
Well, he's not looking that way though.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
he's looking at Carl because he wants his stun baton back.
I'll be like, now's the
Cool
time for
dwarves
that
don't
charmed
look at
person.
explosions.
Alright, and it is...
Wait, what did Kate just say?
I said, now's the time for that charmed person.
On who now, dearie?
Person who's running towards you.
I'll think about it. Oh, it's my
Yes.
turn.
Yes,
Uh,
that's why I yelled it.
all right. So, what's her name? Me. Takes her staff. Let's see. Can
Oh, that
I
was
do
you.
charm twice? Yeah, I can. Can I?
If you've prepared it twice,
Yeah.
Okay,
I take.
so you are going to be...
What do I?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So you're going to be casting Charm Person on Theo, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that guy, the bad guy.
Okay, and what do I have to beat?
13, I think. Wait, no. What's your wisdom? What's your wisdom modifier, Jonathan?
Wisdom modifier is a 1.
So 12.
I will let you do it, though.
I think
He rolled an 11. So he's charmed. He looks at you and he's very
regards you as a friendly acquaintance for 1
Oh,
hour.
jeez.
and he's very confused and he's like, do I know you from somewhere?
Oh, what a bad pickup line.
Oh, all men know me from somewhere.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Do
Uncomfortable.
you think you can help me get my little stun baton back from that ugly dwarf that's writhing on the ground behind you?
Oh, perhaps. If you could help me wrest that emerald from his jaws. His claws.
He doesn't
Well,
have.
I don't see any emerald, but I mean, sure, if I can find one, I'll help you get it, I guess. You know, whatever.
Perfect. Now hop to it.
Well,
I don't. I feel like this is a lateral move at best for our party.
And just so you know, with the charm person, he's only friendly towards
yeah.
Magna.
Right.
So to
And it's just a friendly acquaintance. So it still doesn't mean he wouldn't.
We don't know how long
technically
it's been
harm
since
him.
he's had a date.
You know, if Magna could vouch for us, that would be great. But
Yeah.
Magna.
now it is the weather robot's turn,
All right, Rose,
and
weather
with that,
robot.
the lights go down, and they come back up, and everything
It's raining
is,
men.
Everything is on fire, and I need everyone to please do.
Everything is
Everything
on
is on
fire.
There's
catching,
fire
yes.
coming out of the ground everywhere, and can I?
I'm sorry, is that a weather effect I'm unaware of? Like, forecast for tomorrow will be fire everywhere.
It's more than weather that this guy can do. He manipulates
What?
reality
A
itself.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
you can
think this is a
cast
too
sleep
high
on
of a
everything.
level encounter for a level 1
Hey,
party.
Mom, can I go out and play? Well, you make sure you have on your fireproof boots. It's fiery out.
Technically, we're leveled.
Take this extinguisher
Oh,
with you. You'll need
well,
it.
that.
Oh
okay.
yeah, we can totally deal with reality bending robots.
Reality bending robots seem like a level.
Also
2
seems like a
encounter to me.
decent metal
All right,
band.
everybody roll.
All right,
Let's actually say, because the fire's coming up in random places, this is going to be a dexterity save. If you get above 14, so John, you got 15. If you get above 14, then you're okay. If
Yay.
you get below 14, then you get 2 points of damage.
Am I even able to make this save? Brady?
Crap!
6.
Do you say above
I'm-
14?
That's
I
true.
am paralyzed.
So you can't make it. So you just take 2 damage. And
What if I
Was it
roll
four-
really, really high?
Then you take 2 damage while twitching.
Oh, I didn't roll high anyway.
Wait, was it 14 and
14
above
and
or
above.
just 14?
so you're good.
Sweet.
All right, and so Trilby.
Wait, Trilby didn't roll. Oh,
I rolled a gentleman's
Yeesh.
okay.
That would be a botch.
So Trilby takes 4 damage.
Gentleman's
and then Kate and Carl will take 2. Okay. And with that, it is now Akula's turn.
Akula. Thea ran over there.
Yeah.
Okay. What's my range right now? Let me zoom in a little bit here. Because it's not good.
You can move 15 feet.
Then I'm assuming I need to move a little bit closer to get excuse me, get to where I can throw my axe at him. I'm gonna throw my other axe at him.
Okay.
Yeah, 22.
Okay, yep, that is a hit for 10 damage.
Bam.
And he is no longer charmed.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, is that... Oh, that's right. Well, no, because Magna didn't... You and your companions do anything harmful to it. Dang it, you're right.
He is no longer charmed.
Right. So, yeah, we...
That's okay. Damage is more important.
No, because we could have told him to turn off the other robots.
Well, hey, don't worry. We'll kill a little robot.
Well, he wouldn't have done it for us. He was only...
He would have done it for Magda and her wily ways.
Gross.
Yeah, I was wiling some things. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. We did well.
Okay, I'm done.
And so, Theo looks at Magna with just this look of betrayal on his face, like, "Ow! You had your lackeys throw an axe at me again!"
Hey.
And she shrugs and she's like, "What?"
Hey, I am nobody's lackey. Your beer goggles are wearing off, buddy. Okay.
And then he looks over at you, and then he realizes, and Bob's not even in this room!
He ran around to the other side. I'm gonna do a little bluff check.
Sure, go ahead and do that.
Actually, I don't... Deception, there we go.
Deception.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. Well,
You better
thanks,
hurry.
Solid.
Here he comes.
Thanks for the warning, I appreciate it!
Yeah, I'm still going to try to kill you. But hopefully before Bob does, because it'll hurt more with Bob.
Okay, now it is Avi's turn. And Avi is actually going to turn invisible, but
Again.
he makes it so that his enchantment makes it so that he's still actually visible to you guys since you are his companions.
Oh, that's less of a wiener move.
That's real sweet.
And with that, he actually is going to run around to the other side, and as he passes Kate and Trilby, he lets you know that, hey, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take out that robot.
No, throw the emerald!
The emerald! Sorry, can't hear you. I'm too far away now.
I've been...
I don't remember much, but I do remember that we just need to focus on the robot and not worry about the emerald.
No, we throw the emerald in, I'll be able to speak to everybody again, I assume.
Man,
Oh yeah, it sounds like she
Man.
agrees with me.
And
Yeah.
old Limpy over there will get his
Kate
leg
sure
back.
is chatty.
Kate will...
And you'll get your courage, and you'll have a heart.
And I'd say Magna would get her morals back, but I don't know if there's any magic that could do that.
Trilby, it is your turn.
I will cast Unseen Servant. I'm actually going to sidle up to the wall here. And just kind of chill here. Not in anybody's way. I'm going to cast Unseen Servant with my... who's going to help kind of boost me up so I can get away from the fire and start climbing the wall.
And the wall is no longer slick because, I mean, any residual humidity on it was, there's fire now, so it's
Burned
evaporated. So
Yeah,
you
that's
won't-
what happens in the water cycle. Condensation, and then precipitation, then a little fire. Oh, that crazy
Thanks,
old
Bull
water
Nine.
cycle.
Okay,
with the
and
fire.
so with that, can you do an athletics check?
Look, I already burned my 5, so... Where's athletics? There we go.
11.
11 is a little bit better, so basically at this point you are kind of hanging on to the top of the wall. You're not all the way over it, and you're just kind of hanging, and so it'll take an action for you to get on top of it next time.
So I'm just
Yep.
hanging until.
I
my
mean,
next
it's only
turn.
6 seconds, but still.
That's great. Did my unseen servant help me at all?
Yeah,
The little
yeah.
boost?
That's why the
but-
11 works.
Yeah,
I
otherwise
imagine.
I would have said that,
Alright.
that it didn't do anything. That you weren't able to get up. Okay, Carl! You guess... Yeah, I mean, you know what you start out with, right? Constitution save.
I remember that I have my pet Handy, and so I'm gonna be like, Handy, take this baton off of me, and have him grab the baton and like throw it away.
As long as he does
Well,
it.
and he's not exactly trained yet.
Well, I ask him to do it anyway.
There's an animal handle skill that might help.
Animal husbandry.
Animal handling.
So you can be an
Yeah,
animal's husband.
try an animal handling. Okay.
21.
So with that, you kind of get across to Handy, what he's supposed to do. And he goes to grab it, and
Just fizzles and dies.
let's see here. I'm just going to roll a d20. An 8. Now he is also stunned.
Aw,
Okay,
well, he tried.
But can you do a
Alright.
Constitution
Well,
save?
I'll make. Yeah.
Okay, you are still stunned. And it is Kate's turn.
Well, I stand up. That's my move action. Now I've got 8 hit points. Hold on a second.
Getting hard to stand up in your old age, Magnus says to her and hit it with a free action.
Aren't you supposed to be on fire?
Eh,
Meh. That's all you've got to say.
I've been hot for decades, dearie.
I'm
Good
casting this on
gracious.
myself.
Okay. Cure wounds.
Cure wounds for 9. And that's all I can do, because I had to stand up first.
Awesome. And now it is Theo's turn. And Theo is going to run up, and while he's running by Magna, you get an attack of opportunity.
Whack him with that staff!
Kick him in the crotch and run.
Yep.
I do?
Yeah!
Crotch, the crotch.
Okay, fine, I'll hit him with the staff. So it's 1 total.
Yep, that does not hit.
altogether.
No, yeah, strength was -1.
Yeah, definitely does
So
not
it's
hit.
11.
And he goes, "Come on!" And
It's because he was so
And
short.
then he gets up to Carl, pushes the button on the little remote to turn off the stun baton, takes it back, and that will be his action. So that is his turn.
Regret that.
Magna will charm him again. Here it comes.
Rue the day. Rue.
And it is Magnus' turn.
Rue. Okay, I cast sleep on him.
Cool.
Okay. And what do I have to beat
It looks like you had to beat a 16.
for
Probably.
what?
Sounds good.
Constitution?
If that's what that
or-
means.
No.
rolling
That's
5.
that's how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Right.
So if he's got more than
Why is it
16
being weird?
points, 16 hit
That
points
doesn't affect him at
at all. It says roll 5d8. The total is how many points of creatures the spell can affect. Creatures with how many hit points of creatures? Sorry. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of the current hit points. But if he's got more than 16 or whatever you roll,
Yeah. Okay, so yep, it does not affect him.
Boo. Well, I tried. How close is he to me? Oh, he's right there.
Yeah.
5 feet.
Can't I try to
Yeah.
hit him again?
Oh, yeah,
Now, you
that-
already
no,
cast the spell.
You are.
So now you can
cast
just
the spell,
go
that
move-
was your action.
Oh, you've got some move action left.
Fine.
Get on the other side of him and flank him. Oh wait, I don't have sneak attack because I'm cursed. So never mind, that doesn't matter.
Also, are you prone
Yes, he is.
since you were paralyzed? So you have to get up first anyway.
oh well, I'll get up and attack his face.
If you move that way, then he's going to get an attack
And Nintendo.
opportunity on you. Just so you know.
That's true.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
and now that he has his stun baton back,
Oh, you didn't need to do that. You could do it differently. You would just take 5 steps back, and then go over, and then step in without provoking an attack
Yep.
of opportunity.
That would-
I did it like he said.
That would take several turns, though. To move there in one turn, it's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Well, no, because she has 30 feet.
Yeah, no. If you move more than 5 feet within threatened squares, he gets an attack of opportunity. So if you want to move to where you are now, then yes, he does get one.
Fine.
Okay,
Just
well,
do
he
the
got
attack of opportunity.
nat 20, and you take 12 damage.
Yeah, right.
And do a Constitution saving throw.
Bleh.
Okay, so yeah, you save for that.
I'm at -4 though.
So you're unconscious and bleeding out.
Puh.
Why did you do that? I had such great plans for us in our future. I think I'm a little bit confused at what was going on here.
He struck down his only love.
And now it is Weather Robot's turn.
So just so you know, every time until you get stabilized, which I could do if I got over there, every turn you make a death saving throw, and if you succeed, then you click on success. If you click fail, you click on failures. If you get 3 successes, you stabilize. If you get 3 failures, you die.
Ooh, that's no good.
Until somebody stabilizes you.
Okay.
Alright, so the Weather Robot raises his hand up, and then lights go down. They come back up, and it is...
Now it's locusts.
What would God
Locusts.
do in this situation? Locusts.
Okay,
Yes.
so just a clarification. He could have moved into combat and not provoke an attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunities only are provoked when you move out of reach of your opponent. So
Which he did.
if
He moved through a square.
Well, no. What he could do is take a 5-foot step back, and then he would just go over.
He already did one action. He already tried the sleep spell. He only had he could either 5-set slide or 30 feet move, not full.
Well, either way.
You're right. If he had 2 actions, he could have done that, but he only had the 1.
I appreciate the effort, though.
Alright, and so the Weather Robot, lights go down, they come back up, and it is a thunderstorm. Can I have everyone do a Constitution saving throw?
Including poor Magna.
Oh, Magna, let's say, is not affected.
Akula got a 14.
Okay, that passes.
Whew.
Pass.
21.
Okay, that is a
Roll a
failure,
4.
and you get 4 points of damage. Pass.
17.
Excellent.
These are like 6-second weather bursts. This is crazy.
Yep, okay, so is that everyone then? Yep. Okay. And now it is Akula's turn.
Okay. What's Theo's condition?
Theo's condition, he's a jerk.
Just wanted to make sure that hadn't changed.
He just murdered Magna. If that helps.
You can take your full action of your turn and get to him
Because you have a bum leg.
Because you only moved
And I've
15
already thrown
feet.
my axes. And I can't get to the little weather wizard dude down there, little robot. Yeah, I'll move to my whole action and just move up to Theo and just get up in his grill. Hey, in about 6 seconds, I'm going to put the hurt on, but I'm going to stand here patiently for just a minute or 6 seconds.
Alright, Trilby.
Alright, I'm gonna use my action to
Okay.
climb up on the wall.
And you don't even have to roll for that, because... Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna have my unseen servant walk over towards Avi. Man, 15 feet. It's really just not very far. I don't know how anyone gets around when they can only move 15 feet.
Yeah, it's pretty
gotta
terrible.
you've gotta just feel useless. Like just a worthless human.
All I heard is blah blah blah. My mother is a dirty tramp. Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm a filthy slut.
So I'm gonna move my unseen servant towards Avi. Get inch him over there, and then I'm also gonna yell, "Hey, Avi, throw me that emerald!"
Ow, ow.
Oh sure, throw it to the guy who speaks common.
Yeah, he's racist against.
Okay,
non-common.
I have to admit, though, I'm not very good at throwing.
Maybe hold on. Run over here.
I need to rethink my life.
Sorry, I'm a magic guy, not a throwing crap guy.
You
Can you magic that thing over here? Do some kind of,
Or maybe I try to, stop
magic-y
this
thing.
robot that's trying to kill us with all this weather.
Yeah, but it seems like if
seems
Emerald
like
is
a waste of
destroyed,
time.
everything else is good to go.
It's like the One Ring, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm speaking Elvish.
It's that one ring that he picked up years ago. You know that one? He's fat and flying around.
That goes away with a cream or a.
Yeah, that went away with my husband.
You know what? Let's make things interesting. Avi,
Okay,
check
when
it.
Oh,
it's my turn, I will.
Jeez.
Excellent.
All right, Carl.
All right. I stand up and I pull the axe of death out, and I said, "Meet Bob's axe," and I attack.
That's a great catchphrase.
Nice.
Oh wow, that is a 21. That is a hit for 17 points of damage. Wow.
Holy crap.
You are not supposed to have that
right?
yet. Ow! Sure! What's with all these axes? Throwing them at me, hitting me with them? Come on!
I hit him again.
You can.
Next turn.
Okay. And Kate.
Okay. So many different things that I couldn't do. Well, if I hear them yelling about emeralds and stuff, I guess, except Magna's dying. But then again, it's Magna.
Jeez.
This is a moral quandary, isn't it?
And again, football in the groin and a football.
I'm gonna hate myself for doing this. But that's all I can do. That's my 60 feet.
Alright, and now it is Theo's turn.
And just for the podcast, I moved to Magna, is what I did.
Okay, and
Oh, I knew you can't.
You're
Jeffrey.
unconscious. You can't say anything.
No, me personally. I don't
so
care.
Theo backs up to the wall.
Attack of opportunity from both of us, then. Well, just from
me.
yeah, because she's
Okay,
unconscious.
try.
My axe of death.
Actually,
And
no, it would
his
be it would be from all three of us, because all three of us were
That's
next.
true. Okay, bring it on. Oh my
Whoa.
gosh!
Critical hit.
Whoa.
So you double that,
Holy
my friend.
crap.
No, it's 16 plus 6. That's with the crit.
That's what. Okay, so
Okay,
22 damage.
and Theo is in very, very bad shape at this point.
Hey, you
Okay,
Yeah, sounds
guys
about right.
remember when
Well, now Okula gets his attack.
you guys
Yeah.
remember when Carl tore I can't even get everyone's name right to say the joke. Never mind. Just never mind.
Remember that one time that funny thing happened?
I was there.
It was radical.
Okay, are you guys going to take your attacks of opportunity?
Oh heck yeah.
I was
Yeah,
waiting
do
for
I
it.
get one?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, he backed
I
away
didn't
from
know
all
this
three of
was
us.
a party for where I was involved. It is time for Katya. It's 21.
Okay, and with that, you strike him down, 7 damage,
Boom!
and he just crumples lifelessly.
Hey, look, Avi. I really did kill your brother this time. Look at me go. Remember how you thought you killed your brother?
Great.
That was a robot, but I did it for real. This is how you kill brother. See what you did? It was not the right way.
And with that, you see this black
You're a monster.
spectral kind of mass just come out of Theo's body and flies straight
I hate how they always.
into...
I hate how they do that when they release their bowels when they die.
It flies straight into the weather robot, who's, how he has those red eyes that came on when you guys were being weren't doing what he wanted you to do. Well, this time it's black eyes they look kind of like black flames for eyes.
You can possess robots? What kind of weird soul
And
machine is this?
then you see it pushes a couple of buttons on itself, and it grows in size as all these different things come out of it, and it basically turns into a mech. And you are going to be in round 2. However,
I don't think this is an appropriate encounter for level 2.
I've heard that before.
My final
Who
power.
keeps saying that?
Avi says, guys, he's kind of getting a big advantage on you. So, I think I have something that can help. And with that, he's like, but, I mean, if you guys want help, I can help you. Yeah? Right?
Don't be smart aleck about it. I killed your brother. That was my job. Now you do your job.
Alright! And so, Avi rubs his little amulet around his neck, and out of the ground, basically coming up onto you, just this dirt starts piling up, and basically creates armor.
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
question. It's not his turn yet, but I was going to stabilize Magna before we suddenly started getting covered with dirt. When it
Doesn't
was
seem
my turn.
hygienic, yeah.
So it's basically replacing the initiative because this is a new round. So it's kind of so we'll
so
roll
we have
all
to
of
roll
new
all new
initiative,
initiative?
but we're actually not going to get to that point. I'm just going to explain what's going to happen, and then we can end
Right.
this tonight. And so,
Okay.
as that dirt comes and it starts coming around you, you notice that it's actually creating shapes in this armor. Alright, so Trilby, your armor looks like a mockingbird.
Yep.
Oh dear.
You look like Jennifer Lawrence.
Before
she's a
that,
mocking
I cast
jay.
Spare the Dying on Magna, which she's still
Okay,
unconscious. but now she's
I will
stable at
allow
0
it.
hit points.
Akula, you are now a
Yes.
shark. Kind of like, you remember the street sharks from the 90s? So
Yeah.
that means
Now,
somebody
okay,
with
Who
can I
doesn't?
request? Am I like a real size or just my size street
like
shark?
a big street shark.
Oh, good. Little guy, a big street shark.
But you're
You're a
but you're
great
the
white
Chris,
street
ho
shark.
ho, you clever.
And
oh,
of course, it's you are a
no.
street shark, you are wearing Bermuda shorts.
Yes.
Carl, you actually have coming onto you, you look like a weasel. Magna, as you are unconscious.
He was unconscious.
Yeah, this dirt comes and basically makes you look like an unconscious raven.
It's lying on the floor.
Crack! Crack! She says.
And Kate, you are a sloth. What? What?
I was moving all quick alike.
But in
And
real
now,
life,
next time, we will find out exactly what this armor will do in this encounter as we try to finish the Kingdom of Tutorielle.
Wait a second. Is this Power Rangers? They're doing Power Rangers, aren't they? Well, we'll see next time on 1D10, the show!